This is the Expedition Pack-Down Hoodie. It's based on a classic, and today we're going to tell you all about it. Starting with the outer fabric, it's made out of recycled polyamide. The inner filling of the jacket is made out of down. And the difference between down and synthetics is that you get a higher insulation level with a lower volume. To help protect you from rain and the weight of your backpack, the shoulders are reinforced with a synthetic filling. This jacket is the perfect companion to your outer shell layer. The shell layer will protect you from rain and wind, while this layer will keep you warm. And if it's a nice day like today, the jacket will perfectly work as a standalone as well. A really nice feature with this jacket is that you can pack it down in its own pocket. That makes it perfect to take it with you at all times. The colors in this collection are very vivid. They date back to the 70s, and they're great for harsh conditions when the visibility is very low. It also comes with a warm hood, which is perfect on colder days. This jacket comes in an alternative version without the hood. My favorite thing about this jacket is that it's very packable, and since it's made out of down, it's also very lightweight. Another great feature is that you can turn it into a pillow. And for your information, I'm 181 centimeters tall and I'm wearing a size M. So if you want a lightweight packable jacket that will last you a very long time, the Expedition Pack-Down Hoodie is a great choice for you.
We built the Nano-Air Light Hybrid Hoodie for high output activities in cool conditions. So think high output ski touring, alpine climbing, cold weather rock climbing, winter trail running. So that's where the Nano-Air Light Hybrid Hoodie really excels. It balances that ability to dump heat when you're working really hard, but it keeps you warm enough in those more exposed situations. All the sports tend to have more exposure in the front, kind of less exposure in the back, whether you're wearing a pack or you're just moving quickly. So the insulation reflects that. We have insulation across the arms, across the shoulders, over the hood, and throughout the main body. And then the back and the underarms is where that fleece is. This allows for extra ventilation and it also allows for better stretch and fit in the hood, whether you're wearing it with a helmet or with a hat or just on top of the head. Two high hand pockets, really low profile zippers. Those sit above where a harness would sit or a waist belt would sit of a pack. So kind of up and out of the way, but still accessible. The cuffs use a really low profile and minimal elastication. This gives you a little bit of coverage, but it still allows the cuff to push up under the forearms, and it keeps the cuff underneath other cuffs if you happen to layer over this. One of the special things is actually how it's designed and constructed. So there's a lot of shaping and articulation to this garment so that it works with your body when you're in movement. There's this really nice kind of cut and shape, reduces seaming in key areas, just kind of allows for the materials themselves to excel. The Nano-Air Light Hybrid is a rad piece because it's the ultimate mid-layer for those long, go-hard days in the mountains. You can charge in it all day long and you never take it off.
Hi guys, it's Hannah from Montane and I'm out in the exceptionally beautiful Snowdonia National Park. I've got Snowdon and the Ranger's Path up behind me, and I'm out on this beautiful chilly October afternoon to talk to you about our brand new Protium XPD jacket. So you will be really familiar with the family name Protium already. We've had Protium in the range for years. This season we've introduced Protium XT and Protium XPD. XT you'll recognise from an earlier video that we did this season, and this is the XPD. So the Protium XPD is an exceptionally warm fleecy mid-layer. So it combines two different types of fleecy fabric, so high loft in the body, thermogrid in the stretchy side panels, and that gives you the perfect balance of warmth to weight and extra maneuverability as well. It's the perfect piece for bouldering, hill walking, alpine climbing, and basically everything in between. It's an incredibly versatile mid-layer. So it's available in sizes small up to XXL for men and sizes 8 up to 16 for women, and in a whole variety of different colours. And in this video, we're going to take you through all of the materials, the features, the fit, basically everything you need to know about the Protium XPD before you buy one for yourself. Okay, so firstly into the materials. Now, as I briefly mentioned before, the Protium XPD uses two different types of fleece fabric. So in the core, so that's in the front of the jacket and also in the back panel, we use a Polartec Thermal Pro High Loft. So it's 100% polyester, 69% of which is recycled. So that high loft, because it's really fluffy, works exceptionally well at trapping warm air around where you need it most, around your core. So it's not just for show, so this fluffy face fabric that you see on the outside is exactly the same on the inside of the jacket. It is an exceptionally comfortable layer to wear. So in the side panels, under the arms, and also in the hood, we use Thermogrid. So if you've seen the Protium before, then it's exactly the same fabric as that. It's a gridded fleece fabric. So gridded fleece fabric works exceptionally well at trapping warm air in those little gridded panels, and then the channels in between the grids help for your moisture and your excess heat to escape. So Thermogrid is made up of 93% polyester and 7% elastane. What that means is you get a fabric that not only breathes really well, keeps you nice and warm, but also stretches. So these stretchy side panels help to accommodate over the top of other layers and just for extra freedom of movement. Okay, so next on to the features. So it's a fleecy mid-layer, so the features are nice and light, just so they're not really bulky underneath an insulated or shell jacket. But we'll start from the top and work our way down. So the hood is a snug under helmet hood. It's made using that Thermogrid fleecy fabric, which has that 7% elastane, so it still goes nicely over the top of a hat. It doesn't feel too restrictive, but it's nice and close so you don't get excess bulk underneath helmets or other layers. Moving down, you get 3 pockets in this jacket. So you have 2 very snug hand warmer pockets. Now those are mesh lined, so you can open them up to dump excess heat. And you also have a zipped chest pocket in the top as well. That chest pocket is a really nice place to stash a compass or just something that you need quick and easy access to when you're out on the hills. In the front, you also have a full length YKK zip. Now that goes all the way to the top of a really nice high collar. So if you're wearing this underneath a shell jacket, you get that nice fleecy comfort underneath that shell layer. It's really, really comfortable. All of the cuffs and the hem are really low profile, so if you are layering this up underneath other jackets, it's not bulky underneath. Okay, so next onto the fit. So I'm 5'1", I weigh roughly 50 kilos, and I'm wearing a size small or a UK size 10. So the Protium XPD uses our regular fit, which is a nice shaped fit, so you can still get other layers on underneath, but it's not so bulky that you can't layer up over the top. It's our most general fit, and it does tend to work for the most amount of people. You will also find that with these stretchy side panels that it does tend to fit a lot of different shapes and sizes really, really well. Okay guys, that is our beautiful Protium XPD. Genuinely one of my favorite pieces to come through for the range this season. It's an exceptional layer for mountaineering, ski touring, hiking, hill walking, basically any adventure you can turn this to, it's going to suit it really, really well. So it's available in sizes 8 up to 16 for women and sizes small up to XXL for men, and in a whole host of different colors. Otherwise, that's it from me guys, and I will see you in our next video. Bye!
For me, I guess the Atom was one of the first pieces of apparel that I bought. It's that gateway product.
I have one, my mum has one, my auntie has one, my brother's girlfriend has one. I love putting it on for a range of activities, getting outside, hiking, day trips, hanging out with friends in the park when it's a little bit chilly. It's super versatile.
It's one of those pieces that you can truly live in.
The Atom was a really challenging project because we were like, how can we improve a product that's already as good as it is? Personally, when I was wearing my Atom, if I wanted to improve something, it was to make it a little bit more breathable. And now we have that higher perm liner with a synthetic insulation. We don't need to keep that tight liner like a down jacket would need, so we can open up that liner, offer a bit more breathability, but it's still really warm.
The benefits of a synthetic insulation are that it keeps you warm even when it's wet.
Whereas with a down jacket, as soon as that gets wet, just not going to maintain that warmth. We have Core-Loft Compact for the 420 Atoms.
And Core-Loft Compact 40 is a very thermally efficient insulation, so we're pretty stoked to bring that into the new Atom.
Previously it was just Core-Loft.
And over time it can compact, reducing the warmth of the piece.
But now it's already compact, so it still maintains a great warmth and it washes super well, so that durability and longevity of the jacket lasts for years and years.
Looking at the Atom, it's a fairly unassuming piece. It's like the perfect combination of materials, a wind-resistant face with a really thermally efficient insulation, and now a breathable liner.
And a breathable fleece side panel.
And it has a light DWR coating that will help shed off a bit of moisture.
It's the kind of jacket you've got to really try it on to feel how warm and light it is. The Atom has been the quintessential piece.
I think a lot of people buy it and instantly fall in love with its coziness. The Atom's definitely a bit of an office uniform. There's a reason why you see a million of them in Vancouver.
Not like a loud technical piece. The material is technical, but the overall package.
It's like your favorite sweater.
Yeah. Yeah. Just that.
This is the new Ascendor Summit Hoodie, the ultimate mid-layer for winter climbing and all year round alpinism. We designed this hoodie not only to be a really versatile mid-layer, but something that would provide you with a little bit more warmth and a little bit more protection than your average mid-layer. This really comes into its own on either long and hard walk-ins or when you're working particularly hard, when you need to strip layers but you still need that added protection. The thing that gives these hoodies their performance and their versatility is the way that they're body mapped and zoned in different areas with different fabrics. So if we look at the upper torso and across the top of the arms of these products, you've got a really protective layer of Pertex Quantum Air. It's really protective, but also really breathable. Behind the Pertex Quantum Air is a high lofted brushed mesh. This is really, really light because it's a mesh, but because of the high loft, it traps lots of air, so it's impressively warm. On the lower torso, down the sides and the underarm, and on the whole of the back panel is our Thermic G stretch fleece. What's great about the Thermic G on this product and where we've used it is that it allows a lot of mobility. The other great thing that Thermic G provides is that as well as being thermal, it's incredibly breathable. So we've used it on areas where you really need to dump heat when you're working really hard. Another thing that we were thinking about when we body mapped the different fabrics within this product was how it works in the ultimate layering system. So for example, we've taken the Pertex Quantum Air with the brushback lining down to the lower mid seam. And then from there is our Thermic G fleece, which means we can get a really snug fit and a low bulk fit to layer over the top of. The hood also has Pertex Quantum Air overlay, which finishes just above the ear to give you that added protection, an elasticated hood, so you get a really nice snug fit for maximum protection. We've also got elastication around the cuff and around the hem for a really snug fit. We also have a low profile, super comfortable thumb loop. This allows you to layer underneath your gloves and really minimize any spin drift or wind chill getting inside your sleeves. We have a single chest pocket, and this is a perfect size for carrying your phone, GPS, or any extra snacks. On the men's product, we have a deep venting half zip, and on the women's, we have a full zip. The half zip on the men's mean you get maximum comfort while wearing a harness. The full zip on the women's means that we can achieve a much more versatile but still snug fit. In key areas, we've chosen to use really low profile flat lock seams. This minimizes bulk but also reduces any abrasion. So these are the Ascendor Summit hoodies, new for autumn winter 22.
When the going gets cold, Smartwool gets going with our newest line of mid-layers, the Smartloft-X collection. Designed to combine the breathability of our Smartloft layers with the weather protection of an outer jacket. This high-performance insulation will help keep you comfortable in variable weather conditions and sweat-inducing activities. The outer layer of this performance piece helps block the wind while providing unreal breathability. Stretchy fabric in key areas is designed for ease of movement, perfect for when you're out chasing down your training goals. Smartloft-X jackets are fully lined with our Merino Sport 150 fabric, putting super soft, moisture-moving merino next to skin to give you unreal comfort and performance. We've added a DWR coating to the outside of the jacket to help repel rain and snow so you can take on all your cold weather adventures. Adjustable elastic cording on the hood and bottom opening allow for a custom dialed fit, while a secure chest pocket on the hoodie and vest allow you to stash your keys as you head out for a day on the trail. The Smartloft-X pants feature 2 side zip pockets, a functional zip fly with snap button closures, and a draw cord at the waist, perfect for getting the right fit. Zip gussets at the leg openings allow you to decide if you would prefer a more tapered or open fit. No matter if you're staying in shape for summer race season or you're looking for a high-performance mid-layer to move with you as you work up a sweat on your backcountry side trip, this collection is perfect for your cold weather, high-intensity activity needs. Go far, feel good.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.